Hello everyone. In this stupid video I'm gonna explain the speedrun of Sonic Unleashed Java 300 kilobyte. And this is gonna be completely unscripted, so it's gonna be fun basically. So the first thing to note is that there are 4 tiers of versions of this game. There are actually a ton of versions of this game that exist, and basically this is like the mid-range version, the mid-range type of version. There are also like low-end versions, and which are also known as 128 kilobyte versions, and 600 kilobyte and 1 megabyte versions, which are like the higher end versions than this. But this has a bunch of interesting skips, like the level skip glitch, which is not gonna be used in the marathon run and in general in this category. But the skips inside levels will be used, so I guess I'm gonna start. Timing starts when like at the bottom it says press 5 in Russian, because this is like a Russian version of the game, because why not? So at the bottom it says press 5. When 5 is pressed, like then the loading screen appears. When the loading screen appears, then the time starts. So yeah, mash left soft key on 5, and basically the fastest way, I don't know if it's the fastest way, but the way I move is by mashing boost and holding the directional button. Okay, so let's, as you might know, there's like a skip in this level. It's done by jumping onto the platform on the right and bouncing into this gap and hitting, boosting into this enemy basically. Then I don't know if immediately, but with certain timing, jumping and doing a homing attack. And Sonic is gonna home in on the smoke that goes out of the dying enemy. That's how this glitchy skip works. And I can't pull it off, apparently. Yeah, it's pretty consistent if you get hit by the enemy as well, like this. Now hold left and you will get pushed out of the wall. Now just get to the finish. And do not mash the button here, or you'll probably do the level skip glitch. Okay, so yeah, the next stage is a night stage. In these stages, like those are focused around combat and I don't know, platforming, I guess, I don't know. So jump there, hold left there to damage boost to the right of the enemies. Climb those walls up. Oh, here's a fun thing you can do in the night stages. Okay, so if you just hold middle and right or middle and left, middle being the punch button, like the OK button or the 5 button, Sonic will... okay, no, that's not what I want. Sonic will just do this glide. Okay, so do the jump here. Do not try to waste your... no, try not to waste your energy. Also, you can jump over those enemies when they're running with like precise timing, and by precise I mean really precise. So yeah, the glide walk is being done there to break the walls without animation. Also, you can soft lock in here if you fall into the spikes, so don't fall into the spikes. Okay, sure, I soft lock without falling into the spikes. I didn't know I could do that. Let's try this again. There, don't jump into this enemy, just walk into them. And now use your ground punch and your single punches to kill those enemies. And you can use your single punches by alternating. Well, I'm not doing this very well, but usually I just alternate 5 and the directional button to do like single punches. I think that's the fastest, but I'm not sure. Either way, I did not use a lot of my ground pound energy or whatever. No, it's the Werehog energy, but it's mostly used for ground pounding, I guess, because it's the most powerful attack. Yeah, try to either ground pound onto bunches of 3 enemies or like get them up together like this. No, okay, not like this. I will show it off, I guess. Like this, and punch them all together. And the final enemy is always one enemy here. It's never a bunch of enemies. Next up is Apothos. The day stage. Here immediately boost to the right. Okay, don't jump, that was an accident. So here is a pretty difficult jump, you just want to boost and then immediately jump. Also sometimes this funny thing happens, I want to showcase the funny thing. Okay, this is the funny thing. Okay, no, this is not the funny thing, this is the sad thing. Okay, so... So basically you can touch the checkpoint and die at the same time, and if you die there, then you can hold right and then jump to the left to basically save yourself. And also here's like a trick, by the way. You wanna jump in the middle of that loop to get like a non-committed jump that you can control. Then it will be faster. Okay. Not much special here. Try to get onto the spiral corkscrew because it's faster, I think. Out of the bubbles, try jumping with not the directional jump buttons, but with up and left or up and right, because it's just way safer, as you will probably learn if you play this game. And now the second day stage. It's not a good jump. Also, yeah, if you restart, your lives are refilled. Here try to jump onto this right platform, then jump left with short jumps. Home attack on the enemy and do that same uncommitted jump and actually, 1 second. Try to make the fall without landing on the platforms. Whatever, I'm not gonna bother retrying. So as far as I know, the bottom path is faster. Try to not fall into the pit now, to the right side. Ah, I fell into the pit, okay, sure. Because I see why the pit is bad. Okay, so here is the last section of the level. Try not to get caught up on those vines, I guess, and you can also do something like this boost. Okay, so this is the boss of Apophis, the egg fish. So in this phase, the egg fish fires one laser twice and two lasers once, so it's like three cycles of egg fish. And you want to like slightly delay your jump, like don't go immediately while the egg fish. Okay, that was not good. While the egg fish. Okay, I know what I was saying, sorry. The second phase is more interesting, a little bit. Okay, I think this is the final hit of the first phase. So boost to the right now, then to the left and to the right, then try to make it through this loop and this jump. So now walk a little bit to the left, you will see why. The fish will fire a laser on the left, then you just have to dodge this one. Stand near this wall, the fish will fall onto the ledge. I think that's a bit faster because the fish doesn't have to make the entire fall. And you will also grab an air bubble on the way. Okay, next up I think is the X marks the spot phase. After the laser, I guess. Kinda forgot about the laser. So yeah, the X marks the spot phase. You have to... The cycles are always the same, they're not randomized. You have to do something like this. Now the final hit after that stupid phase. Get ready to press left soft key. That was late, but whatever. Okay, so next is Spagonia, which is not actually Spagonia, is in the 1 megabyte versions it's called Mazuri. So why the name is Spagonia here, I'm not sure. Try to make this top. Okay, let me just try again. Try to make this top path. And do this, I guess. We'll go here. Not much to say, except I usually like repress the button when jumping off this, because this can just kill you with a straight jump. This section is very infamous. Not very infamous, but it's a sign of what's to come. So the way I usually do it is something like this. Yeah, the way I usually do it is fail. But no, if you're not confident, then you can just do the first part fast. Or maybe not fast. Something like this. And here I usually just either do a full jump from like the middle or a small jump from the edge, not a full jump from the edge. Otherwise you likely overshoot the ring, that ring. And now a loop skip coming up. Not this. This. Jump in the right spot and you will skip the loop. I wanna do the Spagonia platform section again. Maybe I will do it correctly this time. I don't know. Who knows? Okay. Bottom path is slower because of those rings, I think. Ah. Okay. I'm not doing it correctly apparently. Whatever, just take it slow and safe, I guess. Maybe the other time I will, another time I will make a Spagonia platform section video. And that jump is like stupidly impossible in the 240 by 320 kilobyte versions of 300 kilobytes Sonic Unleashed because the vines are longer. Spagonia Night. This is a very infamous stage. You will probably see why. So try to jump over these two enemies. If you get hit, then just try to punch them. It's harder than it looks, really, like jumping over those enemies. This is also home to the second skip in the game. Okay, sure, the second skip in the game and the final skip. Try to grab that monitor that I just missed. If you jump off the very ledge at the right time, then you might bypass the flame. Okay, so this is a skip, something like this. Okay, not this. And I failed. So I wanna kill the robot at like the slightly left edge of the platform and mash the center key or OK key. Or 5, I mean center and OK key is the same thing. This uses the same principle. I held it for too long instead of mashing. This uses the same principle as the skip in Chunnan. Sonic targets the smoke and it messes up the game basically. And this is what I mean by those two enemies being the gatekeepers. You can jump over them, but it's not easy. Especially over the second enemy. Also, I get used to this music. You'll be hearing it a lot in your attempts or whatever. This is the equivalent of the battle music. I really can't nail the skip now. And this is what is considered consistent. The other variations of this glitch are even worse to perform. Or like this grabbing thing. Yeah, I don't. I would like to speed this up, but I just want to get this in a video of me explaining the game. See. Okay, I just got it in the wrong place, but you can see how this glitch works. Sonic like grabs the wrong thing and then he warps to some other place. But for real, I wanna get it in the right place. Okay, whatever, I give up. So Sonic will do that weird flying thing and land on this platform here. Then just go right and do the enemy combat. Spot is also pretty awful. Basically it eats your inputs, like everything about this place up ahead eats your inputs. So wait here, jump right, wait here, jump left, wait here, jump left. Stand on the left side of this platform, grab the ring. If you stand on the right side platform, Sonic will not grab the ring. Now go to the right. There's one up there if you need it. Take the top path, I think it's faster and easier. Fall onto this spring. Do the velocity jump to the left because Sonic can conserve momentum and jumping. So now there's one up on the right if you need it as well. I'll take the bottom path this time because that one is easier and probably also faster. Bypass these robots if you can. stuff, I guess. So, also an infamous part of the game, there is this combat section, which is kind of long. After that is like the hardest jump in the game. And if you fail the hardest jump in the game, you will have to redo the combat section again. Okay. Well, first of all, there are these flamethrowers, and now I made the jump. That's so much harder than it looks. Final boss. Boost to the right as Sonic. Try to launch his fist like this. Jump on the fist and immediately jump up onto Eggman. Do this a bunch of times until the screen unlocks on the right. Screen unlocked. Don't get hit by missiles, of course. Jump over the pit. I mean, you can also get into the pit, it just wastes a bit of time. So now, around here stand and hit the lever with this like really weird battle. Then hit the fist. And time. Now emeralds and ending. The credits lag for some reason, I don't know why. There's also the time attack mode, which is like you can do time attack, I guess. Okay, bye.